Alright, we're doing a review here of the Ascend H1250 2-liter hydration pack from Bass Pro Shops. I wanted to do a quick review on this. I thought it was a very good, high-quality hydration pack. Really looks like it was priced and designed for the entry-level market, but has a lot of great high-end features that I wanted to kind of run through today and give you an idea of what this pack's all about. Some good reviews on the Bass Pro Shops website, some testimony from some users that I thought was very helpful. But there's just nothing like having some pictures and some video, some close-ups to kind of really give you a feel of what this pack's all about. Again, thought it was a great pack. Just bought a second one yesterday, so it gives you an idea of what I think of the pack. I think it's a great little pack. $49.99, $50 pack, so very reasonably priced for a hydration pack. Probably half the price of what you get from some of the competition that's out there doing hydration packs. Ascend, I wasn't really familiar with the brand. Kind of took a look at it probably about a month or two ago, and took a look at one at the local Bass Pro Shops and thought it was just a great pack. Picked one up, tried it out a little bit, and it's a great little pack here. I was looking for something for my daughter. She's an 8-year-old. Nothing too big, but something that would give you the hydration pack, something that we could take out and really beat up, take on the trail, and something that still had room for some of the other things you'd want to take on a hike, extra clothing, foodstuffs, things like that, first aid, just room for those little things that you want to take out on a hike with you. So I thought this was the perfect pack for that. Just some information about this. It's 9 by 8 inches, so that's kind of the inside volume, by 17.5 inches. On the height side, it's designed ideally for a 17-inch torso, so a little big for my application, but worked really well for us. Great materials here. It's a 600 denier polyester for a lot of the pack here, and also some 420 denier nylon for a lot of the pack, as well as 1680 denier ballistic nylon for strapping and things like that. Great materials. Again, some of the stuff you'd find in much higher end and much higher priced packs out there. And like I said right at the outset here, it's a 2-liter hydration pack, antimicrobial hydration pack inside this thing here, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Large main compartment, as well as a smaller front compartment. It's what they call a panel loading pack here, as you could probably tell by the way the zippers are configured, and I'll go into that a little bit later. What do I mean by panel loading? It's a sort of like your school backpack where you unzip the entire zipper and the front face just opens wide up so you can pack straight into the pack, versus what you'd find in a typical internal frame, external frame, kind of one of your higher end bigger packs there, is you'd see more of a top loading configuration. This is the panel loading, which I thought again was great for the application we were looking for here. Mesh pockets on the inside, I'll show you those here in a minute, as well as right here on the side you've got a couple of extra mesh pockets with the elasticize top here, so you can stick a kind of a large item in there. Don't have to worry about that thing popping out on you on the trail. Again, a testament to the quality here. YKK zippers all the way around, and UTX Duraflex hardware, buckles, and I'll go into some of those here in a minute. I think it's worth kind of taking a second to talk about that. There's some undocumented features which I thought were really cool, again, in a pack of this within this price range, and thought it was some real good features there. Anyways, some compression straps all the way around the pack here, as you can see, a couple of them right here to kind of give you you can compress a lot of for clothing, things like that, when you want to try to keep that volume down but still be able to pack quite a bit of equipment in here. And some compression straps built right into the bottom of the pack here as well. I don't know if you can see those in the camera there. Great hardware, great features all the way around here. And there's also a waist belt, which you won't really find in a lot of packs in this class here. Removable 1.5 inch, so it's kind of a small waist belt, but it's probably the right proportion for this size of a backpack here. And a couple other features here, just to kind of give you the intro here. A couple other features here is right along the strip here, and down here at the bottom, you can probably see this in the camera here, is a couple of reflective strips here, so that, you know, if you're using it for, let's say, bike riding, hiking, if you're doing something at night for whatever reason, you've got some reflective elements there too, so you can be seen. Anyways, great all-around pack. Again, like I said, my application was more of a probably a wilderness hike, outdoors, for a smaller child. I was taking my daughter out, and we wanted to find something that was really going to work for her. Nothing too heavy. Like I said, it's about 1.5, about 1.5 pounds. 1 pound 8 ounces is what they say on the site about this pack. So, you know, very lightweight, and like I said, very durable materials. I'm going to try to zoom in here and give you an idea of what this really looks like in terms of materials, and hopefully this camera will give you a sense of that. Really heavy-duty nylon, as you can see throughout the pack. Polyester, the reflective materials, really heavy-duty gear loops here. Looks like 4 gear loops here. Daisy chain configuration. Great pack. Couple other features I want to talk about really quick is this neoprene insulated hose coming off the hydration pack. For us, you know, I removed this on my other pack just because I didn't like the way it clamped into, as you can let me zoom in here a little bit. You can see the way it kind of clamps in here on this clip. I kind of didn't like the way that fit. It seemed like it was just more material to kind of pinch off the hose. The hose is very durable. You know, it's durable, but I just didn't like the way that this clipped down, and it just seemed like, you know, one extra thing to have to deal with when you're pulling this apart and, you know, either cleaning it or refilling or whatever you're doing. But there's that feature. Another thing I wanted to mention, which they don't really talk about, one of those undocumented features I was talking about was, but I'll mention before I mention this, is the straps here. Very sturdy straps. They've got the vented mesh material on the inside here to kind of make it a little breathable. So it's again, features of a more higher end pack. I've got an Alps Mountaineering pack that's very similar materials. A great pack, which I love. I'll be doing a review on that pack as well. But I wanted to mention sternum strap here, which you don't really see in a lot of packs, again, in this class. But it comes with a sternum strap, fully adjustable, just like you'll see in some of your higher end, some of the higher end counterparts here. You know, it's got the elastic band here. It's got the loop for something like a flashlight or something like that you'll be putting in here. You know, it's more probably just to give you that elastic, but a lot of times I'll like to put a little something here and clip that in there just to have it, you know, right then and there. But one of those undocumented features I wanted to mention right here on the sternum strap, which was a pleasant surprise for me. I thought it was a great feature, especially for my application for a young child using this pack, was a safety emergency whistle built right into this thing. Again, not documented anywhere, but an excellent feature. You know, if you somehow end up getting split up, you get the group split up, you got someone that maybe might have tripped, and, you know, whatever happens, you know, and they need to blow that whistle to get your attention or to get anyone's attention. You never know. You never know what would happen out there on the trail. But, you know, one of those safety things that you always want to pack, which just adds a little bit of weight, adds one more thing you got to check off on your checklist, built right here into the sternum strap, which I think was just an amazing little feature, you know, ingenious, and again, something that wasn't documented and probably should have been. Just an excellent feature. And that all comes in with this Duraflex, the UTX Duraflex hardware here, which I thought was just good stuff. Again, you know, looking at this clip, you'll see designed for some kind of lashing. You can put a strap right in there through this opening, lash on a strap, bring something over there and maybe strap something. I don't know what you'd use that for, but you got an opportunity to put a couple of little straps in there. Another great feature, just, you know, the more lash points, the more areas where you can stick a strap on, you know, onto a pack like this, the better. I mean, you just want to be able to lash things onto the outside. A lot of great features on this pack here. And as well, you've got these little clip lash points that you've got here, right on the straps here. So great features. A couple of loops here on the straps as well. Let's see if I can move the camera here. A couple on this side as well. You've got the carry handle right at the top here. Let me see if I can again zoom out. Carry handle on the top. Great for when you're just kind of pulling this thing off, carrying it around the campsite. You've got that nylon grip there at the top. And we'll talk a little bit about this backrest, which are the back panel here, which you know, it provides some cushioning, not too bad. I guess I wish that the configuration was a little bit different to give you a little breathability. But again, in a lot of packs in this class, you won't find that as a feature. And it really wasn't an issue for us. Again, the application was for a smaller child, an 8-year-old, which for what we loaded up in this pack, for what we do with this pack, perfect as far as comfort. You know, it wasn't one of those situations where your back's sweating the whole hike. Nothing like that. And it's probably, as with any other pack, it's all in how you pack it as well. So again, great all-around pack. Different configuration on this on the back part here would have been nice, but again, can't expect that can't expect everything from a $50 pack. One other thing that I noticed, I was trying to figure out what this little thing was all about. Down here at the very bottom, there's let me zoom into it here, a little tiny cutout at the very bottom of the back panel here, which I thought was interesting. Couldn't really figure that out until I jammed my finger up in there and felt the hydration pouch, and I thought, okay, you know what, that's probably a weep hole, just in case your hydration pouch, for whatever reason, springs a leak. You don't have it pooling up a puddle of water down there in the back. You've got a little hole down there to have this water leak out, which again kind of goes to the all-around design of this pack. Thought it was a great feature. Again, undocumented, just thought that was really cool. Just as I kind of keep using this pack, keep taking a look at it, every time I look at it, I see a new feature, another thing that just makes me go, wow, this is a great little pack. Again, high-end, great little clips, great hardware. I'll zoom into that just so you can get a real close-up view of what this is all about here. Again, great clips, great hardware. And let me go ahead and just open this up as well to give you an idea of what we're looking at on the inside. Again, panel loading pack, so the zippers open up, you know, top to bottom, all the way around. So you can open this thing up, just fully open it up, and load it straight from the front of the pack here. You've got mesh organization pocket here, a couple of other organization pockets for, you know, various things. Like I said, we were using this for first aid kits, you know, various small items, things like that. And you've probably got about, you know, a good 2-3 inches of depth here in this particular pouch. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit and give you an idea again of kind of what the materials look like and what the inside here is looking like. Don't want to go in too far here. Like I said, mesh pouch here, great feature. And you've got a clip up here also, again, for those items that you'd want to clip in here and have quick access to, not have to dig around in the pouches to find them. Another great little feature, just kind of a little extra thing that we ran across. And again, like I said, you can clip a little flashlight or something there. You open up your pack and bam, you've got something right there ready to use. Thought that was just great here. Like I said, YKK zippers all the way around. Kind of a heat shrink tubing here with a small piece of elastic cordage right there on the end, which again, kind of a great little feature. Pull, a little pull for the zipper. All the knots are heat shrunk right to the zipper, so I think that's a great feature there. Let me pull open these compression straps and get to the larger compartment here, which I was surprised at just how large. It's another pretty large zipper here. It looks like maybe a number 10 zipper. It's pretty large size zipper. Maybe let me see if I can zoom into that here really quick for you. Fairly large. If you can see my hand there, get an idea of maybe some scale there. It's a little bit tough with the camera, but good heavy duty large zipper here on the side of the pack for the larger compartment. Zoom out here. And like I said, I was pleasantly surprised with the size of this thing. No problem sticking a small mess kit, one of the GSI small mess kits in here. No problem fitting that in there. Camp pillow, again, this was for a smaller child, so we had to pack a few amenities. Clothing, extra shoes. We can jam a lot of equipment in here. And again, with the compression straps, it kind of keeps the volume down, keeps that weight close to your back, and keeps that keeps the fatigue down, things like that. Again, for a child, that's very important. But yeah, a lot of room in that thing. Don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but just a pretty good volume of space in there. Great pack. Another feature I didn't mention here, not really important for my application, but a small headphone. This will probably be good for the runner, the day hiker, maybe bicyclist. If you want to throw your iPhone, your iPod, whatever it is you're using here, little headphone outlet. Looks like a soft kind of a silicone, maybe rubber there, to kind of keep some of the critters out of there, some bugs, and probably doesn't do much for moisture and things like that, but a little outlet there for your headphones to come out. And that goes right into the hydration bladder portion here of the pack, which we'll go ahead and take a look at here. Again, 2-liter antimicrobial hydration bladder in its own little pouch here. The material is kind of seems like a fairly watertight material, waterproof, I should say, material, so that if you do have a situation, an accident with this thing, you're not flooding your whole pack, which I think is just excellent design-wise, and something I didn't really look at until I came across that little hole here at the bottom, and kind of put 2 and 2 together and said, oh yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So again, great feature. A lot of thinking went into this pack here. So I think at $50, just a great all-around buy. Like I said, 2-liter antimicrobial hydration bladder. Doesn't have the quick release mechanism as you'll find on some of the other ones. Wasn't really important for our application. Kind of your standard hose. This is one of the things that they talk about on the Bass Pro site was the no taste hydration bladder, which I think most people are doing nowadays. But what we found, and what more importantly, what my daughter found, is that you take the first couple of swigs out of this thing through the bite valve, and you'll still get some of that plasticky taste, but it's really probably the water that's still the residual water that's in the rubber hose that's coming off the hydration bladder. Once you kind of get past that, the whole taste of that, you got that no taste situation again there. So I mean, it's I think as far as the bladder goes, the no taste thing is true. But again, probably similar with most hydration packs, you'll still get a little bit of that rubbery, plasticky taste from the water, just because of the hose that you're using there. Anyways, also on the inside, don't know if you could see that, a small elasticized pouch made of the same kind of, it looks like it's a weatherproof, kind of waterproof, watertight material here. to drop in your iPhone, your iPod, whatever it is, and direct access right to that headphone port there. So well designed, well built here. I'm very happy with this pack. Like I said, not much in terms of criticisms. Worked very well for our application. Like I said at the top of the video here, this is my second one. Just picked this up yesterday at the Bass Pro Shops. Just needed another one. Thought the wife needed one as well. So this is a great pack for your smaller frame. Like I said, 17-inch torso is the ideal size. It's not an internal-external frame. Higher end pack there, so you don't have a lot in terms of adjustment of the torso, but you do have all the things you would expect from any standard pack. Fully adjustable straps. Let me see if I can get you zoomed in on that. Fully adjustable standard stuff here. Great hardware, high quality. Everything comes with the elastic bands to kind of keep your straps under control there a little bit. Let me see another one on the other side here. Like I said, fully adjustable to the extent possible with kind of a fixed configuration panel loading pack here. Plenty of lashing points. I think I mentioned that earlier in the video here. One of the things you want in any pack is the opportunity to lash equipment to the outside. You want to strap things, whether it's a sleeping pad, just whatever it is that you may want to bring out there on the trail. You've got this daisy chain 4 gear loops right here on the back panel. Very rugged, very well built here. Looks like they could probably handle a whole lot. There's a couple of smaller kind of elasticized cordage kind of coming out of the side here that looks like you can probably lash something to that. Maybe I don't know what you put in there. Maybe if you brought in some small tools, hand tools, things like that, maybe that's something that could slip into that elastic, one on each side here, that elastic cord there. And as well, on the very bottom of the pack, you've got, let me zoom in here, a couple of extra loops here that might be used for something like don't know if that would be for a lot of packs come with ice axe loops, things like that. Don't know if that would be something that would be equivalent. It was an opportunity for me to lash some equipment for, like I said, a small sleeping pad, things like that, to the bottom of this pack, and it worked out very well. One on each side here. Here's the other one, right here next to these nice compression straps on the bottom of the pack as well, to kind of keep that volume under control. Anyways, like I said, great all-around pack. Not much in terms of criticisms. It really served us well for our needs. I was very impressed. Again, $50 price tag, you cannot beat it. Great materials, very durable, high-end zippers. I mean, all around, excellent deal. At the Bass Pro Shops, you can buy it online as well, same price. I think they do free shipping if you go over something like 50, maybe 100. I won't quote the website. I don't recall exactly what it is, but you can order it online as well. And like I said, it's really comparable features, comparable quality to a pack that you'd spend easily $100, maybe $120 on with some of the competitors. Great pack here. Very happy with it. All right, hope this review helped. Like I said, it would have been great if I had some kind of imagery, video, something to kind of help me make the decision before I drove out to the Bass Pro Shops. I'm in California, so there's not many of those Bass Pro Shops out here. They're kind of few and far between. So if you're lucky enough to be nearby one, stop by, take a look at it, stuff some gear in there, give it a shot, see how it fits. And that's about it. Thanks a lot for watching.